Well, good day and welcome back to episode 6 of Hibbo's Model Bench. This is a group build between myself, Aussie Modelling and Aussie Scale Modeller, so Peter and Jason, of the ASLAV PC Phase 3 135 scale from Trumpeter. So far I would recommend this kit, but there are a few things that need to be fixed on it before I'd give it 100% Hibbo Model Bench recommendation. So what I'm up to today is I have finally finished putting the PE on down the bottom right there. You can just see it go along the whole bottom. It's a bit of staining because I've had to use the CA activator from Icky Sticky. Great stuff. As you can see, it's activated on my finger, so I've got to get the debonder and get it off my finger, otherwise I'll rip all my skin off. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to use the Outlaw Paints Grey Primer just for the priming of this. I've been getting a bit of advice about different exhausts and everything from certain campaigns that the Australian Army's been in. Look, I'm just doing out of the box builds. If I really want to get technical, I will look for all that stuff, and I appreciate the advice, I really do, so I'm not saying anything bad about that, but I'm just an out of the box builder. I will get photo etch for other ships and everything like that, but yeah, as I'm trying to find all the different bits for certain campaigns, yeah, look, I just do this for a bit of fun. I don't do it for 100% accuracy. Yeah, so I appreciate it. Keep on telling me what there is, because one day I'll turn around and say, fuck, I'll do that. So yeah, anyway, so I've got the Outlaw Paints Grey Primer with the upside down label. So I can give that a good shake up. So I'm also going to do something that Pete's going to reckon's his idea, because he likes to steal all my ideas and not give me credit for them, old Pete. Not really. But what I do, and what I've done for a while, is I'll put underneath here, because I've got to hold it, I'll just put a bit of sprue. Just connect it, or even put it in the hole there. I'll usually just connect it, so I can just hold it while I'm painting. Or I'll do 2 sprues, so one here, I'll do that actually, one here, one at the front. So makes it a bit easier. So anyway, I'll get this done and I'll come back once I've done the priming. Right, so welcome back. So most of the upper part of the hull's been completed. That I can do right now. So here's the gun, the completed gun. 50 cal. Bloody good, love it. So there's a bit of weathering that will go on that. Just a bit of panel liner that will go into certain areas just to make it look more realistic. This will be painted, by the look of it, a camouflage green, with the barrel being painted metal black, so that'll just probably be a black. Yes, I'm looking forward to doing that one. Done the spare wheel, which will obviously be black. Oh, sorry, no, green. And it looks like there should be another bit that goes on top of that. And I've also done this little thing which sits up on top of the ASLAV there. So my intentions for this evening is to have a look at what else can go on, but I think at the moment that's pretty much it. So I just have to connect the upper hull to the lower hull. Just having a look at the lower hull. And I might just wait until I connect the upper hull so I don't get the camouflage scheme onto the lower hull. So what I might do is I might just have a bit more of a look at things, give this the gun a bit of a spray, and also probably do the light coat of everything on the upper hull. So all the light coat, which will be the Pilbara brown, or the sandy yellow, which it's meant to be, which would be the, I think it was the dark yellow. Yeah, the dark yellow. I'll just do the whole upper hull, the dark yellow. Unfortunately, we don't have the sandy yellow for the Outlaw paints. So, speaking of Outlaw paints, got a message from Jace the other day, still struggling quite a lot. So just keep them in your thoughts, and if you're religious, in your prayers. So, yeah. So anyway, let me just get myself sorted out and I'll come back. Alright, so what I've just found here is there is a generator and a box that needs to go on the upper hull also. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to build that, because by the look of it, the whole thing just needs to be painted as one. So I'll just build all that, and I will come back and show you all that. Okay, so here we are, we're back. Just put the light coat on for what will happen is I'll just go over and freehand the actual camouflage pattern. So I'll just let this dry overnight. So there's still a few wet spots on there. Pete's still waffling on. I'm watching him because I'm a good bloke, just trying to get his hours up. Not that he needs them anymore, but just make sure the algorithm gets him up higher and higher and higher. So the next one will be, I'll be chucking on a camouflage green from Outlaw paints. So I'll be chucking that on. So I'll do that tomorrow morning, and then maybe tomorrow night I might do a bit of camouflage brown. So I might put 3 camo colours on, or 4, sorry. So this yellowy one, camo green. Should I just do camo green and camo brown? So camouflage brown and the camouflage green. So I'll do all that tomorrow. I'll do the camouflage brown tomorrow because it's a bit lighter than the green. So if I need to go over the green, I will. So yeah, it's coming along. Like I said, this gun will be done in the camouflage green, so I'll do that tomorrow. And so it's a spare tyre. So, and the box and everything else I have to build, we'll get all that done. So I might do a little bit of that now. So I'll come back tomorrow when this is all done. Okay, welcome back. Done a little bit more last night, a little bit more today. Had a lazy day today. I was watching a show called Ted Lasso. It's funny as fuck, I'll say. But anyway, so what I've done. So I'm the instructions, part 19. Where is it? As you can see, I'm making a generator, and what I thought was just a box, but I've watched Wombat Models, watched his unboxing, and he says it's a refrigerator, so I'm calling it a refrigerator. So I finished that. That's what that looks like. So I've got the generator in there. It's inside this little storage box, and there's your refrigerator there. So this also needs some PE. Oops, I just dropped a icky sticky covered teaspoon. So like I said, this also needs PE. It needs 4 of these little things made up, which are like latches, which go into the fridge. So let me continue making these up, and I will come back when I... Alright, so here we go. Here's the end result. So we've got the latches on. So that's the end of the fridge and what do you call it, generator. So that's that finished. So I'll put this over here, just for the time being. Put this photo etch away. I have to make a couple of little boxes also that go on the main hull. So they are from the F sprue. There we go. So we're looking at F24 and F4. We've got F4 here, which is a box. I was just wondering why I couldn't see properly. I haven't got my glasses on. So you got F4, small little box, and we'll get it's 20 something, wasn't it? F24, which is the end of a box. So here, F24. So I've got to make 2 of these. So I'll be back. Alright, so g'day and welcome back. James Smith is the gentleman that's produced all these 3D parts. So again, James, I apologise for forgetting your name, but like I said to you this morning, it's just about getting old, brother. So yeah, so let's put this back over here so it doesn't get damaged. So what I've done is I've made the whole back of the back hatch. So that's on the inside, obviously that's the outside. So it's got some lights, I believe, on the back, which I've got clear parts on. So obviously we've got some liquid mask on it. And I've also, I have 8 3D printed jerry cans, but I need 2 that aren't 3D printed. So I've made this one. As you can see, I've used the my technique, you can't see it, but I used my technique of getting rid of the join line, and that's just by sanding it off and just then putting a bit of extra thin on top of where it was, and there's a little handle on it. So now I've just got to do some photo etch for this. So I have to do this part here, which is bending, and then I've got to put one of those, looks like seat belts, but they're not, but they go onto the jerry can. So I'm going to do this. I will bend it and get it all ready, and I'll come back and show you once it's done, and then I'll put it onto the jerry can, and I'll be back once that's done, and I'll show you that. So I'll be back soon. There we go. So you can just see the photo etch over the top of the jerry can there. You can't really see it because this camera just doesn't like focusing for me. There you go. So it's all done. So, excuse me, I have another one of those to make. But it's quite a warm day here in Perth today, so I'm going to sit on my balcony, have a beer while I wait for my roast chicken to cook. So I'll come back once I've done the remaining parts of part 21, and then it's just part 22, and then it's painting. So alright, so there we go, all completed, primed. You can't really see on the jerry cans the photo etch, but believe me, it's there. You can see it pretty clearly here. A few other bits and pieces on the back, like tying points and D-shackles and stuff. So yeah, so now all I have to do is give that a bit of a go with the XF60, or the dark yellow from Tamiya, and attach it to the upper hull to the lower hull, and then the back door to the upper hull and lower hull. Put the wheels on, which I'll do the actual wheels on once I've finished the paint job. So yeah. So anyway, this is it for this video. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe, or subscribe to my channel. Like the video if you like it. If you don't like it, dislike it. You know, I'm pretty easy with what people do. Yeah, so that's it. The next video, like I said, will be just painting. So I'll probably do that and do it all actual online. So yeah, Talk to you all soon.